Hey, good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I am the real Bryant Gibbs. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, share, support. Like I told you, this is my ministry. I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. But most importantly, what I try to do is use my story or my experience or as cautionary tale, the do's and don'ts. We don't always have to be test dummy. You don't always have to be set as or used as an example. You know what? Sometimes you can learn from other people's mistakes. And there's nothing wrong with learning from other people's mistakes. Hey, Maino was on fire. Shout out to Maino, hustle hard. You know what? I'm listening to an interview about him. And basically right now was how he had a deal with a record company. And even right now when he had that deal, guess what? He wanted to get out of that deal because, once again, he was under the impression that once he got out of that deal, that Birdman, baby, you know what I'm saying, Cash Money Record, Terrence Gangster Williams' brother, wanted to do business with him. So basically right now is he did whatever he needed to do to get from under that contract. You know, and the difference is once he say he got from under that contract, guess what? Here it is. Baby didn't take care of him. Baby didn't give him a deal. And sometimes right now with people, you got to understand, sometimes when people don't give you a deal, you know why they don't give you a deal? Because you're not as good as you may think that you are. You probably got talent. You know, like that Geico commercial, you got a lot of talent. And Pinocchio nose start growing. So I don't know. Brother Birdman told him, you got a lot of talent. His nose start growing. But then again, actions speak louder than word. Because if you feel you got an artist that you can make money off that artist, you're going to invest into him. You're going to take the time. You're going to give him some upfront dough. You're going to do what you need to do. And like Maino say, especially because back then, Cash Money Record was on fire. Everything they touched, you know what I'm saying? Not turn to gold, turn to platinum. But once again, here it is. He was disappointed. He got out of his contract, thinking once he got out of his contract, guess what? That him and Baby was going to do some real business, but it didn't happen like that. Because once again, I don't think he was as talented as he thought he was. Here come Maino in his own words.
I left to blow your mind. Why I left, nobody, I don't even speak on. I left because, honestly, and this is the real, I left because of Baby.
Birdman?
Yeah. I left because of Baby. When I was on what happened was I was on Atlantic and me and Baby started talking and they started reaching out to me saying that they wanted to, you know, maybe do some business with me. Mm-hmm. So we started talking. He would send me music. We started, you know, working a little bit. And I was like, this is at a time when Cash Money was on fire.
Right.
So I think at anybody would have wanted to been a part of that whole team right there. So I was just like, all right, I'm with it. So they made mention of maybe trying to buy me out my deal. I told him straight up, like, look, bro, you know, me and my label ain't really, you know, eye to eye. Let me go holler at my lawyer and see if I could get out my deal. If I could, like, get out of it.
Right.
You understand? Mm-hmm. And me and my lawyer put it together. He said, listen, don't let them know that Baby got interest in you. We're gonna push forward with it and see if they can let you go. We push months, and they let me go. Mm-hmm. I sent a picture of my release to Baby. I said, yo, it's on. He told me to come to the office. I came to the office. We were supposed to link. After that, never heard from him.
Hey, Jesus Christ, Birdman.
Yeah, never heard from him.
So you were reaching out to him and he wasn't responding? Or
Yeah, that was it.
So he one of the guys that gave you his number, but then
that was it. So now I'm out of my deal. Wow. Listen, I don't blame. Look,
right, but that's just at least respond.
Say, mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is one of the lessons I learned. So I was at that point I was angry. Like what? Like I could have still been over here in the system. Mm-hmm. You understand? Because I did that with the expectation that I was going to be in a better situation. Right? So it was all good. Then he popped back up on me in Murder last year when we did a video Yellow Tape.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then he wanted to sign us both as a group. And we tried to work that out. At this point, he sent the contracts, but it just wasn't the right type of business. So we didn't do it.
That's interesting that you still felt like you would do business even after the first situation.
Because I learned not to take anything personal. That's just the type of person he is. So I wasn't mad at him. You understand? I
But
was
not
mad
even
at,
about being mad,
Yeah.
just business-wise, it seems like...
Well, no permanent friends or enemies in
But
business.
not even as far as friends, but business-wise, I would feel like that's not good business practices, and that's not a good foreshadowing of what's to come.
Right. You know what?
Hey, folks, look at that, right? As he say right now was, even though Baby right now, he thought he had a deal on the table. He got out of his contract and everything like that. Label released him. And then when he sent Baby, right now, look, I'm free. Free at last. Thank God Almighty, I'm free at last. We can do certain things. And right now, Baby kind of gave him the cold shoulder. Wow. So he was kind of dejected, but life goes on. And then he said right now, him and Uncle Murder got together. And right now, Baby, Cash Money Record, got back in contact with him. And they started negotiating. And then he sent over the paperwork. But then again, right now, it wasn't adding up. Because once again, a lot of times people, you think, guess what? You are a multi-million-dollar artist. You know what I'm saying? You probably think you're a platinum artist. But once again, if I'm running a business and I'm saying to myself, guess what? You're not a multi-billion-dollar artist. Right now, I might value at, you might be a $100,000 artist, a $200,000 artist. So right now, I'm not going to give you $1 million if you only worth $100,000. And a lot of times right now that's where the conflict of interest come in at, because you got people thinking that they're better than what they are. Hey, folks, listen, man. You know what? Do not set yourself up for failure. And right now is, guess what? If you want something bad enough, make sure you're worth it. Peace, love, and prosperity. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. One love.